gentlemen, my name is Brandon Kavanaugh. Great to see you all. Took a little bit of a sabbatical to kind of see what I wanted to do with five-step drop, and some great folks came and said, hey, we want you to do more of these. Another individual on Twitter said, hey, I want to get on, and I want to do some stuff, want to talk some football, which is great because we've got the spring game, 2015 spring game coming up. Mike Riley's first as Nebraska's head coach, and I said, hey, what better an opportunity? Just been doing some spring game writing myself, so I said, hey, this is a perfect opportunity to come back. People are psyched, people are amped, so let's get right to it. How about? Okay, today our questions are going to come from Zachary Penny, and Zachary wants to know, who do you think will have a breakout season at running back this year, Adam Taylor or Mikhail Wilbon? Answer to that question is whichever one starts. Fact of the matter is, right now, I'm leaning to Adam Taylor. I believe either one of these two will be the eventual starter, which kind of shocks some people. They say, really, no Amani Cross, no Terrell Newby? And my answer is no. To be a running back in Mike Riley's offense, you have to be able to do a number of things. You have to be able to run between the tackles. You have to be able to hold on to that football, obviously. If you're going to run between said tackles, you have to catch out of the backfield. You have to pass protect. I mean, that's vital. Very, very important. And I don't see Newby or Cross having that full skill set. I do see Taylor and Wilbon having that full skill set. Matter of fact, back to last year's fall camp, Cross actually was a guy that, well, when the folks, the media and some other folks are looking around, there was some talk about Taylor potentially overtaking him for that second spot behind Amir Abdullah, and then unfortunately he was injured, and that was the end of that talk. However, we're back to this point. Now, the excellent thing about Mike Riley's offense is that your running back doesn't have to be a world beater to be effective. So even though Cross could be a short yardage back or goal line back, even though Newby could be a role play guy, and even just though the depth chart may be four deep, that's still quality depth, and it's helpful in that I feel Riley will be able to find a way to use all four guys efficiently because they are all talented, just in different ways, and these four just two simply don't have it all, and two are very, very exciting, fun to see, and I really can't wait until the spring game to see what we have to see on Nebraska's football roster in terms of running back. So we're going to switch it up from offense to defense for the second question. Zachary wants to know, who will shine on D this year, Nate Gary or a corner? I do believe the D tackles will be strong. I do believe the D tackles will be strong as well. Malik Collins, Big Vince Valentine. Honestly, I believe that'll be one of the best defensive tackle duos in the Big Ten. Nationally, we'll see. But, Greg McMullen coming around, I think he'll do well. I'm really, really impressed by Jack Gangwich. He was a guy that last year I wasn't really high on, I'll be honest. I really wasn't high on him, but he's come in, he's put in the work. He's one of those tough-nosed Nebraska kids out of Husker lore, and I really think he's going to have a solid senior season and really just relish his opportunity under Mike Riley. So many positive vibes going through the program right now. In terms of the name, I think Gary's going to have a good year, but I think a name in terms of breakout, I think, is Byerson Cockrell. Byerson has been playing the nickel role in practices thus far this spring. He has the body of a corner. He could play safety, but putting him in that nickel role, I think you've got so much physicality and so much speed in that that is him and his element. And the secondary in general is just amazing when you consider Eric Lee and Avery Anderson, two of the best secondary members out there that were brought in, and they do look the part. And then you look at Josh Kalu, who was a great surprise, a very pleasant surprise last year, and these guys are going to have to fight and fight and fight to see the field. Brian Stewart has an embarrassment of riches, and that's a good problem to have. Touching briefly on linebackers, I've been very impressed with what Marcus Snoobie has been able to do at the will position, especially after only being a pass rusher under Randy Gregory. He's really surprised. I felt that Dedrick Young would come in and start by BYU. I still think he has a chance to do so, but if Newbie continues to progress and show that he can pick up the will spot, he's definitely going to give David Santos and Dedrick Young a battle come the fall and, well, even throughout summer. So, to answer the question again, coming back around, Byerson Cockrell is the name that you're going to want to remember this fall. So how can you get on this sociological project? Actually, it's very, very easy. All you have to do is one of a few things. You can leave a comment or two in the comment section below. You can follow me on Twitter at 8laces. You can like the Facebook page and leave one there. I really, really want to hear from you. Always do. So be sure to come out, talk to me. Don't be a stranger. And hopefully it won't be another month before I put one of these things together. So in the meantime, folks, great to be back again. Take care. Stay safe. Go Big Red.